Winakur with 21st Century in Pasco, Washington. And today we're going to be learning how to get onto our Zoom meetings that we will be having in our weekly summer program. So let's get started. All right, so you're going to go to the App Store and you're going to go ahead and search the word Zoom, Z-O-O-M. And so as you can see, when I search it, I have already had it on my phone, but when you click open, that's when you'll actually click the button, and then you'll click on join a meeting right there, that blue button that says join a meeting. I also want you to note I'm using an Apple iPhone, but you can actually use an Android store or the Google store, or whatever kind of phone app store that you have, you can search Zoom. So in this video, we're going to type in the meeting ID. We will go over on how to get that ID, but I just wanted to show you how to type in the meeting ID and how to click on join. And so once you type in that meeting, you'll click join, and then you have to type in your meeting password. And so that's where you're going to actually have to go back to your invite, and you're going to have to see that you have to click in happy. And so that's how you join a meeting from your phone. So now that you got the dojo message from the teacher with the meeting invite, there are two ways that you can join the meeting. The first way, which I personally think is the easiest way, is to actually just click the link, and then it will open this website that says Open Zoom. And then you would click on openzoom.us. And so when you prompt and open it, it will say join with computer audio, and here will be your meeting. When you try to log into the meeting, you are going to have to say nothing. You're going to get a message that says, please wait until the host lets you in to the waiting room. So that's what will happen when you join the meeting. Now, the next way that you can join is with your phone. After you had just downloaded the Zoom app, like this, you can look at your dojo message, and right here it will say your meeting ID number. So you will click on the button that says join a meeting. Okay? And so right there, you'll get a prompted message that says meeting ID. So for our meeting ID, we're going to type in 8181426 8061. And then once you type in the meeting, the blue button will pop in and says click join. And you need to make sure that the name, so right there it says Sarah, that's because my name is Sarah, but everyone calls me Miss Winakur because I'm a teacher. So I will click on the blue button that says join, and then it says please enter the meeting password. So if you notice right here, it says password right under our meeting ID, and it says happy. There's no capital letters, so I'm gonna type in happy. And then once you click join, there's your message that says waiting room, please wait for the host. So once the host lets you in, then you will be able to see the meeting started. So that's another way that you can log in. Remember, the first way is to click the link, and then it will open the meeting right up. And then the next way is to join it with the meeting ID. It's really important that when you're downloading the app, that you actually go to the Google Chrome store or to the Apple store or the App Store or the Android store, so that you can actually download the Zoom app on the device that you're going to be using. If you're using one of the school computers, you will only have to go to My Apps. I'm going to show you right now. So when you go to My Apps, you will log in, you'll put your password, and then on the bottom there's the Zoom box. So when you click that, all you're going to have to do is type in that meeting ID, and it will be in the dojo message that we sent you. So remember, you can click the link in the dojo message, or you can type in the meeting ID with that special password. So our password for this example is going to be happy. But when we send you your meeting invite for your Zoom meeting, you will receive the password in the meeting invite. So thank you so much for joining us, and we're looking forward to our Zoom meetings with you guys, and we have so many fun activities planned. All right, so you're in the meeting. Now what? So the first thing that's going to happen is when you click on the meeting and you log in with your link, which is the website, then you click join zoom.us meeting, or you type in the meeting ID, you will see this little box and it says join with computer audio. Although if you are on your cell phone or a tablet, it will say use internet radio, which means that you're just using your Wi-Fi to call through your device so that you can hear what's actually going on in the meeting. So we'll click on join with computer audio right there. So once you're in, this is what the screen will look like. And it looks like this because nobody else is in our meeting. This is just a sample meeting. But you will not see this box. We will not have chat box in the meetings because of just that's what the rules are. And so you will see something that says mute. So if I click that, then nobody is able to hear me. So you can control that by clicking it on and off. And also a tip is if you want to talk, you can actually just press the space bar and it temporarily unmutes you. And then also the next thing you're going to click on is start video. So when you start your video, you're going to see yourself. And then you can click on this little button that says enter full screen and exit full screen. And there's also going to be a reaction button. You can like what the person is saying. You can applaud them. Maybe they did something really cool. Security, that just means that because I'm the host, I can lock your meeting. I can make sure there's a waiting room. So a waiting room is the place that you're going to be waiting until the host starts the meeting or lets you into the meeting. Okay? And we will not be recording our meetings because we don't have permission to record. And remember, we don't have permission to chat. So those two things will be turned off. And you will have the reaction button, and then you will have stop video. Okay, so when I stop my video, I disappear. When I start it, I start it. Now, there's also choose a virtual background. If you do not want people to see you, you can choose a different background. And if you don't really care, you can just click none. Now, this background's really cool, but it's very distracting. Sometimes I don't like to pick backgrounds that have movement in them because it's very, very, very distracting and I can't focus to what the presenter or the speaker or the teacher is trying to say. So we'll try to avoid that one and choose one that is great. So this one's the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, California. So again, thank you so much. And I'm going to click end and the meeting will close. So when the teacher actually goes and sets up the Zoom meeting, they will click end meeting and it will immediately shut down. And then you can go and have fun and play outside or eat dinner or whatever you want to do. And so it's really important that when you have a Zoom meeting that you bring a couple of things that you think you're going to need for that hour so that you don't have to get up and back and forth. So when you, for example, if you need to go to the restroom during a Zoom meeting, make sure you click on mute yourself. You got to mute yourself because that way we don't hear anything. And also turn off your video so that you can go to the restroom. If you are hungry, have your snack. I know that I always have water with me because I always get thirsty. But I also just ate an apple and I could have had the apple too with me. And when you're chewing, you might want to mute yourself so that way we don't hear you eating. But make sure you bring anything you need to the meeting so that you can be successful and stay active. But thank you so much for joining me. Again, this is Miss Winakur in Pasco, Washington. And thank you for joining our how-to. And we are so excited to have our Zoom meetings this summer program. Enjoy your day.